Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction and I share my life with you. I didn't feel comfortable not talking about this since my channel is about addiction and recovery. Um, so I'm going to come on and I want to just share a little bit about Ethan and how I found his channel. And I also don't want to make this too much about him, but more on the message that there is help out there, you guys, and recovery is possible. So I'm not sure if any of you guys follow beauty bloggers here on YouTube, but I do. And I stumbled across Ethan probably about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, and he has amazing talent, like such a good makeup artist. And I didn't realize how young he was. He's only 17 years old. Well, he passed away from an overdose, and it's been all over Twitter, all over Facebook, all over everywhere that social media is at. People are talking about it. This boy was 17 years old. You guys, 17. So first of all, addiction doesn't care how old you are. Addiction does not discriminate. It doesn't care if you're rich, poor, young, old, fat, skinny, wealthy, or poor. It does not care. The disease of addiction is so powerful, and that once it gets its grips on you, it is going to take everything you got and the help of others to escape the grips of addiction. One of the hardest things I ever did was get sober and leave my life behind, my addiction life. I struggled for over 10 years going in and out of rehab, prison, different recovery programs, different meetings, trying to get this thing. And I was unsuccessful for a very long time. It wasn't until 5 years ago that I finally caught on, and I finally have been able to begin to recover, you guys. But this guy was only 17 years old. He didn't even have a chance to start. He didn't have the help that he needed to get sober, and it's nobody's fault. It's no one's fault. But this just goes to show you that we never know what someone else is going through. Social media has made it so easy for us to just create a life online and live that life and nobody ever know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm so grateful to be able to have this channel and share with you guys my real life, because it has also given me real life support. But it didn't just come to me. I had to make it. I had to build a support network. So the purpose of this video right now is not to, you know, not to talk about Ethan's life or anything that I don't know, because I did not know him personally. But this video is more to just send a message to those of you guys that are struggling, that are in active addiction right now. You do not have to continue living your life like this. Recovery is possible, and you can recover. I used to shoot up every single day, probably 50,000 times a day. I could not wake up without sticking a needle in my arm. I could not wake up without being sick to death. And today I live a life. I'm healthy, I'm happy, and I'm free. And I'm able to help other people. That's a damn miracle. When I was in my addiction, I didn't care about anyone but me. But recovery has given me so much, you guys. It has helped me to become selfless and to get out of my selfish ways that addiction had me in. This poor young man could have made a change. He could have gotten help. But you know what probably happened? He probably didn't know that there were resources available, or people might have said, you know what? We don't know how to help you. We have got to start letting people know that there is help available. A lot of people don't even understand or know where to turn to when they're struggling with the disease of addiction. I'm going to tell you, if you're someone who's out there and you're struggling with addiction, you can reach out to me. Okay, and I will help you find resources in your state that can help you find treatment and get sober. If you don't want to reach out to me, that's okay too. Just go online and Google addiction treatment in your area, and a whole list of places will come up. Or you can walk into the doors of AA or NA. Or you can come to a Mara meeting. Or you can go online into all the recovery groups. But the first step, it comes from you. You have to take that first step. I can't make you reach out for help. And I can't do all the work for you. You know, I'm learning that the hard way with my husband. I can't do the work for him. As badly as I want to make it for him and I want to help him be sober, I cannot do it. I just want people to understand that I was hopeless. Hopeless. I hated my life. I hated myself. I knew that I wasn't good enough. I knew that I wasn't worthy because I was fucking my life up with drugs, because I wasn't doing the right thing. I'm good enough now. I'm worthy now, you know, and I was worthy and good enough then, but I wasn't living to my full potential. I was wasting away and wasting my life on drugs and alcohol and friends who didn't give a damn about me. Real friends who care about you aren't going to encourage you to get high. They're not going to encourage you to get drunk. Real friends are going to encourage you to make changes in your life. Real friends are going to push you to be different and to win. You know, I used to think that it was cool to have people to get fucked up with until I realized that none of those people I was getting fucked up with, they're nowhere to be found. Do you know where they're at today? No, not around here. I ain't seen them in years. We have to make a change, you guys, in our life. And addiction, like I said, it will take you down through there and it will end up killing you. So I just wanted to talk about this because this guy, I literally watched this guy on YouTube, you guys. Oh my God, do y'all see that? What is that light coming from? Holy cow. Anyway, I literally watched this kid on YouTube do makeup tutorials. He was amazing. And he has lost his battle. He is dead because of addiction. You know? Don't let that happen to you guys. He was a influencer here on YouTube who had a pretty large following. You guys, his name on YouTube is Ethan is Supreme. Just put it in the YouTube search and it'll pull it up. He was only 17 years old. 17. Okay, we have to start educating our children about the disease of addiction, you guys. Going out and getting high with your friends, taking a pill, it's not cool because it leads to addiction. So please, you guys, please, I'm begging y'all. If you're struggling with this disease and you need support and you need help, please, please reach out to me. Do not be ashamed. Do not be embarrassed. There is nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. Okay? Do not let yourself be the next person to pass. All right? You'll never know. You never know when it will happen. I know that I have escaped death by the skin of my teeth so many times, you guys, but I'm not willing to tempt it anymore. I don't want to find out. So please, 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 if you can text me and I will answer you back. Okay, I love you guys. I just wanted to talk about that. Shout out to Leonard from Her Opiate Fix. I just saw him talking about it on his channel also. Rest in peace to Ethan. You guys, please say a prayer for his family. And let's all use this as a learning experience. Okay, we don't have to die. We can recover, and recovery is possible. I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have a special guest coming on. Her name is Teresa, and she is going to share her daughter's story. Her daughter died of a drug overdose in 2018. So please join us tonight, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.